camera?
I think I hit the wrong button.
Ah.
I usually only do stills.
How many days have you been up here?
2. It's purely selfish. I'd stay longer if I could, but if I do 48 hours from crossing to crossing, the tariff-free limit goes up to $400. And they don't ask as many questions.
Did you come across an IVD or did you go down through Niagara?
I came across, well, this time is unique. This time I came across on the east end, and I'll go across on Peace Bridge going home. Because I was in Massachusetts, so it was closer just to come up that side.
Okay.
But it's really pretty. I'm thinking about, I want to go camping in there.
Oh, it's beautiful along there.
Yep.
That little thing just textured the piece.
I saw that. I like your counterweights.
Took me a while to figure those ones out. Right size wrench.
I use 3 weights on my tractor for ballast. They're cheaper than buying tractor weights.
Oh, sure. No, that one's usually got pneumatic foot pedals, but they're good for some things, bad for others.
I hear ya. Soapstone?
No, just a piece of sidewalk, John.
Okay.
Maybe a little target. Coming right to where you are. You're okay there? That's fine. big tool and fill out the sides of this a little bit.
The tools are interesting. The friend, I'm going to be showing her this video. I've been paying a lot of money for stainless steel rod until I pointed out to her that was welding rod. It was nothing but TIG rod. So I went to a friend and just scarfed a bunch of TIG rod from his shop, and she was so happy. And it's like, you can pay too much or you can recognize it for what it is.
Well, that's all they use for mandrels, for beads and stuff, yeah.
Yep, and she's doing a lot of beadwork now.
Yeah.
But when you buy those mandrels from a supply shop,
Oh, sure, they're an arm and a leg.
oh yeah. What she's not going to be able to tell is the difference between this video and what you're working. That looks dark to you, and it's still very bright on the camera. The infrared filter's not blocking all that much.
Okay.
It's kind of a giggle.
Well, the one thing, you won't see the true color of this until it's down to room temperature.
Sure.
Anyhow.
Yeah, that's not even a pumpkin orange.
Okay.
But in here, her partner is.
Okay.
My wife wanted a torch for doing jewelry work, silver solder and the like.
Okay.
And I've hooked her up with better torches. I'd like to get her into Oxy Map, but small oxygen, it's just the disposable bottles are a waste of money.
Yeah, there's people that are doing torch work with glass. A lot of them are going to oxygen generators that they use for healthcare.
Okay, it's kind of nice though. We have a chain in the U.S. called Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Okay, you know it. Well, that's where I got the gas regulator for my welder, and that was like $25.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I could probably get a set of regulators. It's just cobbling the whole thing together. And then getting a lease plan for the bottles from the local welding shop. That buy-in's kind of expensive too.
Well, that's what it ends up being. If you're going to do a lot, up here, refurbished oxygen generators about $600, which is about. You can come down Luke if you want, which up here is about 10 bottles of oxygen.
There's a thought.
So,
and it's on demand, and there's no safety issue. You turn it off.
yep.
Is the flow rate enough to support a flame?
I'm sorry?
Is the flow rate from the...
It depends on what you're making, what kind of torch you're using, as far as I know.
Well, she's probably doing...
enough about it, but I know some people use single ones, some people gang them together.
Well, I'll mention that to her because it certainly warrants investigation.
Now it's cooling down. About 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
But nice and slow so she doesn't crack.
Yep. got it.
Unfortunately, in the land of wood-burning stoves, fire brick is cheap.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, for us, yeah.
How are you, Luke?
Thank you.